Hello my friends and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris. I'm a Batman statue collector right here on YouTube, and look at what we have here today. This is an incredible piece. This is an XM Studios prototype. This is the Robin King from Dark Knight's Metal. Absolutely insane quarter scale statue. And I have had a lot of statues in my collection over the years, but this one feels like a very much true piece of art. It is absolutely stunning, and I can't stop looking at this, guys. It is absolutely incredible, and I want to take just a second here at the beginning to thank XM Studios for sending me this prototype, because again, it's so awesome. And I also want to thank everybody that tuned in for our live unboxing. That was so much fun to be able to put this together with you guys. It's always a little scary, but it was a lot of fun, and I just want to give you guys kind of a 360 spin on exactly what you're getting with this incredible piece. Again, this is quarter scale, but basically you are getting two statues for the price of one. It's a good price point on this, and I have to tell you guys right off the bat that it is well worth it. It is incredible. There's so much storytelling element going on here, and I'm not that big a fan of Dark Knight's Metal. I'm not a big fan of the Robin King, but will this end up in my collection? I'm almost 99% sure it will, because I think it'll absolutely pair up with whatever Batman Who Laughs in quarter scale that you have. Obviously XM's doing the Batman Who Laughs King, and they also have the original version of Batman Who Laughs as well. Sideshow has a version. There's so many different amazing options for you to pair this up with if you are collecting the metal line. And even if you're not collecting the metal line like myself, I still want this statue because that's how damn good it is. It is absolutely incredible. So I'm going to be reviewing it for you guys. Again, I want to preface this again. This is a prototype, so what you're going to be getting in hand is probably going to be even better, although I don't know how they can top this because it is really impressive. So without further ado, let's review this incredible Robin King from XM Studios. Alright guys, here we go again. Robin King, XM Studios. This thing is freaking sick. It is terrifying. It is so awesome. It's got so much storytelling elements to it. And it's just very well executed from top to bottom. Now, again, I do want to preface this. There is a couple of breakages around his hands where the claws are. Again, this is the prototype. So again, what you're going to be getting is going to be even better than this. So I just want to continue to say that because for the most part, this guy came perfect, which is awesome. So I want to start with the base like we always do, and the base is really something special here. I really like this. Obviously you have this dried out bird skull, which is very cool. You definitely don't see that every single day on statues, that's for sure. And then kind of like this nest effect with the thorns flowing through the smoke effect. Now the smoke effect I really like. I really like the flow of it. It really flows, as you can see, it just flows up into the back of the statue. You see again the thorns continued on the back side, but you see, I mean, just look at that. It looks really impressive. I really like the smoke, and it doesn't deter from the actual statue because that's what you want to focus on. Now, of course, with this particular piece, you're going to notice that it actually does flow up into the Darkest Night, and we'll look at him in just a minute, but it's very cool the way they did it because it's kind of like the smoke billows up into him, and again, we'll get to that in just a second. But I love the smoke effect, and again, it just has the nice color differentiation there, again, with the vines or the thorns, kind of that nest effect again, leading up into that cool bird skull. So again, something very different. But as we go up, then we're going to look at Robin himself. Let's look at the details here. Obviously, you have great sculpt here, great paint. You have some nice browns, you have some yellows. Again, the great detail on the boots themselves. And then, of course, that goes up into some more detail like his belt. His belt does have that bird logo, which is cool. You got the pouches. So, again, it is sort of a traditional Robin in some senses of the word, but again, you have those pouches there. Let's look at the cape. The cape effect here, again, you have some nice weathering on the inside. As you can see, you know, some nice tattering. Again, it is fully sculpted, which is great. The back side is, you know, a painted black effect, but again, that torn edge looks really great in my opinion. I really like what they did with the cape. I like the weathering on the inside for sure. And let me show you the back side there too, so you can see a little bit more. But again, great detail. This does key in to the base in 1 foot. Just rests on top of the skull here. Again, some of the chest area You notice the traditional Robin stitching, the Robin logo. Got some great detail there up at the top, that zipper. And then of course this incredible face sculpt, which is very, very creepy, very terrifying. I like the way it was painted, the white eyes. I think the teeth look really good. The lines around his mouth. You also have kind of this cloak that is over his head. And of course those thorns, which, you know, shows that he is the Robin King. And obviously some religious overtones to that, which, you know, some people don't like. But it definitely captures this evil spirit of this character. Again, you have this great feather effect. Now this is, again, fully sculpted, but the feathers look really nice, in my opinion. You got the great greens. And again, the claws. Again, there is one broken off there, as you can see. Again, this is the prototype. The great green here, this reminds me of the Samurai Robin. That great green color, just really beautiful. And then, of course, you see it repeated here on the backside as well, which looks really great. Again, this is one area where there's breakage, so again, yours will not be broken. Yours will be just fine in proper packaging. Again, these prototypes are sent, you know, in not the normal packaging, so just keep that in mind. Again, the great greens look great, but I mean, just look at this. Look how great this Robin looks. I love this piece. It is freaking awesome, guys. I'm going to show it next to the Batman Who Laughs that I have, just so you can see what that looks like. Obviously, you can also pair it up with XM's offerings as well. So there's Robin King. And then, of course, we have the Darkest Knight himself, which looks great. I mean, just a gnarly character. It just is so neat, and it's big. Like, it is big. I really like the size of him. You notice a little bit of blue to him. To the naked eye, you don't see the blue too much. It looks a little bit more blue on camera. I actually think it would have been okay if they went a little bit more blue. But the detail here, and again, it's all kind of flowing off of him. So again, that smoke billows up and it turns into him, which is very, very cool. Again, the detail here. There is no swap out at all for him. So what you see is what you're getting. Again, great detail on the hands. And of course those, you know, flow into the wings, which are cool in themselves. I mean, the wings are very awesome. Again, if you have the winged version of Batman Who Laughs from XM, this, you know, would pair up obviously very, very well. Again, the one I'm going to show it next to is a sideshow piece because that's the only one I have. But I definitely want to show you that. But again, look at the wings. I mean, that is just nuts. It does key in. You can see the key on the back side. You can see kind of that seam. But again, it's on the back side, so you don't see it from the front at all. Again, it's all beautifully sculpted in. And again, he just kind of hovers over, you know, which again is very terrifying. The Darkest Knight right there. Again, Darkest Knight is the final form of the Batman Who Laughs. Dark Knight's metal, death metal. Very, very cool. So again, let me kind of show you the side depth here, because I know you're going to want to kind of see what that looks like from the side. I will, of course, give you guys some measurements here. But again, I just wanted to show you kind of all sides of him, just how creepy. Again, he is kind of lunging over Robin, as you can see. Just crazy cool. I mean, just look at this. It is terrifying. And as a complete piece, I mean, good Lord, this thing tells one hell of an awesome story. It's just a very unique piece, guys. I'm just blown away by it. I have no connection to this character, but good Lord, it makes me really want this piece. I am hoping to add this to my collection. I just think it's something special. It is a work of art, without a doubt. All the paint applications look fantastic. Obviously, again, you have great sculpts of the folds of the fabric, even though it is fully sculpted.
I'm completely sold with this piece. I'm completely sold with what XM's doing. I think this is, in my opinion, I think this is the best piece in the entire line. I really liked Red Death, but I think this is the masterpiece of the line so far. They've all been great, and they're all going to look freaking awesome together. But come on, this thing is sick. It is absolutely sick. Okay, so let me show you next what he looks like next to my sideshow piece, because again, that's the only one I have currently, in 1/4 scale anyway. And so I know some of you are interested in seeing how they match up. So, how do they match up? Here they are side by side, so you guys can make your own determination. Me personally, I think they look freaking just badass together. I think that they absolutely work together. And again, if you have the XM pieces obviously coming, including the the Batman Who Laughs King or the Batman Who Laughs with the Wings, of course it's going to match up perfectly. But if you prefer the sideshow piece, this might be the one that you want to go with. But again, I just feel like together, they both really work well together. Obviously, again, you can see the scale of the Robin King. Again, it's a big piece, but again, comparing it to the 1/4 scale from Sideshow, I think they pair up really nice. I know some of my friends are going to be pairing up these two together, including my friend Dan Default from Wayne Manor North. And I just think they just look perfect together. I mean, they absolutely would work. But again, if you prefer the XM pieces, I mean, it's going to be a no-brainer. They're going to match up perfectly. So I know some people had asked me that. How do you think it would match up with the sideshow piece? Because some people already have it. And so I just wanted to share them together. And again, I just feel like they absolutely work really well together. So if you wanted just to have two pieces in your collection, these could be the two that you own. So anyway, I just wanted to show you those two together because I know I was curious myself, and I know some of you were as well. So I think no matter which 1/4 scale Batman Who Laughs you buy, they're really going to work really well with the Robin King.
Alright guys, so let's do a little bit of measurement with this. And again, I have these two side by side just to give you kind of an idea of the scale of these things. So when we're talking about depth, this guy is approximately, with the wings, 15 inches deep. You have this back wing back here that sticks back just a little bit, so you're going to need about that much depth. In terms of width here, from that edge of that wing to the edge of this wing, you're looking at about 18 inches approximately. Again, these are all approximate. And then height itself, the highest point is that little swirl right there. And that is about 24.5 inches tall. Let me measure it to the top of the ear here. That's 22 inches tall there. So hopefully that gives you kind of an idea of what scale you're working with the Robin King. And again, they pair up really nicely with other 1/4 scales, obviously. But I mean, come on, how great do these look together? Alright guys, so there you have an incredible look at the Robin King statue, of course, from our friends at XM Studios. Again, this is a prototype, so what you're going to be getting in hand is probably going to be even better than this, although this is near perfection in my opinion. I don't think it needs to do much. Maybe just add a little bit more blue to this guy right here, and it would maybe stand out a little bit more. But I think that this is a home run hit for them. And again, it's not even a character that I love, but it's a character that just draws me in. It's a character that you want to have as part of your collection because it is a fine art piece. It is absolutely stunning and worth, in my opinion, every penny they're asking for it, because you are getting a lot of bang for your buck with basically 2 1/4 scale statues for the price of one. Again, I'm just very sold. I'm going to be pairing this up with the Batman Who Laughs without a shadow of a doubt. Obviously, there's a lot of options out there, but I can't wait. I'm tongue-tied. I'm excited to see these together. And again, XM Studios, they continue to impress me with every single piece that I get in the Batcave. I am 100% sold on their paint applications. I'm 100% sold on their sculpt. This thing just cannot be beat. If you are a Dark Knight's Metal fan, a Robin fan, or just a fan of art in general and want something cool in your collection, look no further, guys. This is absolutely blowing my mind. It absolutely is. Again, it's just so cool from all angles. Again, the main thing I would recommend is maybe you have it up a little bit higher. I don't know if it would look good because he's kind of crouching down over the top of Robin. I don't know. You might want to have it up just a little bit higher in your collection, maybe waist high or a little bit higher than that. So anyway, that's my only recommendation. Otherwise, I'm going to recommend that you get this thing. It's absolutely incredible. I will have a link down below if you're interested in ordering. That does help support the channel, so thank you guys for that. But otherwise, I do want to turn it over to you. What do you guys think of this? Is this something that you're going to, potentially add to your collection if you already ordered it, or are you going to order it because of this review? I always like to hear that. So anyway, thank you guys so very much. Thanks again to XM for trusting me with this incredible piece. It's absolutely awesome. And again, to see these prototypes in person, guys, I am just absolutely wowed by them. And hopefully you can feel that, through the screen. Hopefully you can feel that excitement, because I am very, very pumped about these. And I think that this piece in particular is one of the coolest XM pieces that I have ever seen, bar none. It is awesome. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, click that notification bell. And if you want to take it one step further, hit the join button down below for early access to our videos. You can also join our Patreon page down there as well. Thank you guys so very much for your continued support. All of our members here on the channel, I cannot do this without you. Thank you so very much for everybody that's joined up. Otherwise, thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. God, this thing is freaking awesome. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.